everything in order here. I think I actually got the table wedged in a way that it can't move. Anyway, we'll see how it works. Anyways, hopefully everything is okay now, and I can keep things like this. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'm missing a charger, but that's okay. I don't need it right now. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Bonita, love. Okay, so you got some nice stuff happening here. First of all, your intuition is heightened, so please listen to it. If you're not with anyone at all, there's a Taurus coming in that's going to be eager for things to move forward quickly, and it looks like the love cup here is full. If the Taurus doesn't do it for you, you've got a Cancer coming in, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and there's growth and transformation and evolution coming in around your love life. There's also a Scorpio that could enter at some point relatively soon as well with a lot of passion. Now, if you're already with somebody, I would say there's growth and transformation coming to your current relationship with possibility for long-term stability. Stacy, how will things be reaching out to Patrick? Okay, let's see. How will things be reaching out to Patrick? They're kind of a double-edged sword around it. So initially, if you reach out to him and you haven't spoken to him in some time, you may not hear back from him right away. Hermit's in reverse. He may either not know what to say, or he may be Hermit in reverse is usually, I'm not going to say anything, or I'm not going to talk to this person because I know they're right and I don't want to admit that they're right, or I don't want to have a confrontation. So you may not hear back from him, or he may not answer right away. But then he gets back to you. Or you have a conversation, because Eight of Wands is here, which means that changes for the better quickly, and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Wheel of Fortune, you have good luck around the situation. You may hear from him out of the clear blue sky. So I don't know if you called him tonight. Maybe you don't hear back from him until the middle of the week. Not the end of the world, but, you know, it could be a little stressful while you're waiting. I would say overall, you have a positive outcome. It just, the timing of it may be a little funky. It might not happen as fast as you want it or when you want it. I'd give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Daniela, General. Capricorn comes in, that may be of significance. They also may be somebody who's already around the picture. Now, they may just be a friend. They don't have to, I'm not seeing anything here that signifies this is a love relationship. But they seem to be around your life right now, and you just haven't noticed them. They may be a little bit adventurous, and like you might just legit have a good time hanging out with them. And it may be nothing more than that. Eight of Pentacles, you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. It could be for business, it could be for pleasure, whatever it is, it's positive. Page of Pentacles, you may be focusing on a side business or something that's all your own. It would prove to be profitable in the future. Eight of Cups, you may be making a decision to walk away from somebody or something that no longer works for you in 2021. If you do, you'll be fine. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, and it's strong. Talia, General for this month. You may find that somebody close to you, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, has done something a little bit disappointing, or you may feel a little disappointed in them. It's not the end of the world. Connecting to a spiritual practice serves you well. You may be picking up a new practice or going back to an old one. Love cup is full, moving towards the middle to the end of the month. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and feeling like success is coming in around a side business or a side endeavor that brings in extra money. It also looks like life comes back into balance. Two of Pentacles. I think overall it's a pretty decent month. Leslie. Oh, Happy New Year. General love. Thank you. It's always good to see you guys too. And you know, some people over the last couple of months I've been able to do Zoom with. So it's been nice to be able to like put faces to the people that, you know, a lot of these people I can't really see their pictures. But it's been really nice. And especially I find it fascinating when people live far away in different countries and I get to talk to them. Like, I just find that fascinating. The world has become such a smaller place. Years ago, we didn't have the capability to do that. Now to be able to have a conversation with somebody in another country like this, I don't know, I find it fascinating. Anyhow, general love. Leaving in the past, regret, negativity, anything that burdened you, anything that you feel wasn't working in your favor, you're going to cut it out of your life. Moving forward, making a decision to put yourself first brings in new love or refreshes old love, depending on where you are in your love life. If you're with someone, I'm not seeing a breakup here. I would say that you're going to rejuvenate rekindle your current relationship. And with the world here and the Ten of Cups, you're moving forward to a very good place. Ten of Cups, all cups are full. That's not going to happen right away. That'll take time. If there's nobody in your life, Eight of Pentacles, could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. That may be significant around the new person that comes in, who I think is going to be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. No longer holding yourself back. Current relationship, if you're in one, has long-term potential. If you're not with anyone, the next person that comes in, which I think is an Earth sign, there'll be long-term potential. It's like turning the corner. If you're not with anyone right now, the next relationship is like a step deeper than you had the last time, or the connection's a step deeper, or you're both on the same page and you both want the same thing. Long-term potential. Anyhow, we are at Daniela, financial. Listen to your intuition when it comes to finances. Intuition is heightened. You have the Tower here in reverse. So this isn't the end of the world. Just be careful that you don't, you know, make a mistake of some type around finances. Like, it might not even be a bad investment. It could be like buying something stupid. You ever do that? You're like, what the hell did I do this for? Tower's in reverse. No, it's not the end of the world, but just be cautious. You do have Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, which would be finances improve, success comes in, and with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you got good luck coming in around finances. Six of Pentacles, you should be feeling a little bit better respected, a little bit better compensated, and maybe getting paid a little bit more at your current job, or earning more at your current job over the course of the year. I think finances overall will improve. Just watch out for that Tower in reverse. Priscilla, what can I look forward to the next 2 weeks? Got a little adventure coming in. Life moves forward quickly, and you got some good karma coming back to you. Three of Pentacles is usually a business relationship with deep roots. Could be getting better compensated at work. It could also be like a private thing. I don't know what you do for a living, but Three of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles is being appreciated for the hard work that you do. Both parties getting equal out of what they put into it. And with the Three of Pentacles, it would be a relationship with deep roots around money or business. Eight of Pentacles, you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you did, it would be starting a new journey. That's your choice. Guys, Seven of Cups, which means you're going to have choices in the next couple of weeks. You may be feeling a little bit weak and a little bit burdened by the weight of the world. Astrology in January is a little bit funky. I think once we get to February, everyone's going to start to feel a little bit better. I don't think it's a bad 2 weeks. I think it's positive around business and money. Kira, General. No longer holding yourself back. Peace and serenity comes back to your life, possibly a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity. You do have it coming into your own strength. Well, there's, okay, this could be because it's general. Oh, damn, I dropped that. It could be stepping into your own strength, or it could be a Leo enters. Same thing with the Devil. It could be a Capricorn enters, or it could be, but just watch that you're not overindulging over in earthly pleasures. Wheel of Fortune, you have some good luck and long-term potential around water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let me see, what did I do? I just dropped that card. Oh, damn, it went over there. Gotta go flying like that. Oh, I almost broke the box. No, I can't break this box. It's got too much crap in it. It's got like all my old yoga textbooks. Ronnie, General for January. Growth and transformation comes in the month of January, moving on to greener pastures. Could be that you're no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. You're feeling like life is moving forward. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A creative project is around. Virgo comes in, that may be significant, being guided by the divine. It also looks like you may see or speak to somebody you haven't heard from in a while. And some ambition comes back to your life around a business endeavor, or like a private personal business, which could bring in extra money. I think side business is going to take off. Shay. I lost it on my person today. How does he feel? Argumentative. A little bit like things have changed for the worse. Feels they're pulling their energy back. Knight of Swords. You may have to reach out to that person in order for things to fix things. I don't know with the Knight of Swords in reverse that you're going to hear from this person. Feels a little bit disrespected and like things have come to a standstill and there's no room for growth at this point. You can fix this. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. But they feel either like they were judged, accused, hurt, and they've pulled their energy back. So I wouldn't expect to hear from them in the near future. Not without reaching out to them first. Daniela, silly question, but why not? Will I ever win a money jackpot? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes, you probably will at some point. Somebody's got to win, right? I would say, I mean, I wouldn't say that you're going to win like, billions of dollars, but you could win something at some point. Sure, why not? Someone's got to win. You know, one of my grandfather actually, and one of my friends, her father, they used to play lotto pretty regularly, like the pick the numbers ones. I don't know. They did all kinds of crap. They had their routine that they did every week, and I know that they both have hit. I mean, not for millions, but even if it's a couple of thousand, what the hell? I'll take it. I'm not going to be picky. Shay, general for January. Got a Capricorn coming in that may be of significance. You may be feeling a little bit stuck, and you might also be feeling a little bit disappointed when it comes to love. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to love. The moon is in reverse, which means a secret may be exposed, and it would be something that you guys would have to deal with. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You may be feeling like life has gone out of balance, and you have the Tower here, which may be what you're just explained happened before. So this may be already what happened. You also have the Fool, which means you will be starting a new journey, or you'll be rebounding from all of this. Not the end of the world, but the astrology in the month of January sucks. We have a lot of tough aspects to get through, so I'm not expecting things to, like, I don't think that January is going to be awful. It's just that there are some things that we're going to have to get through that are going to be a little bit explosive. Like January 6th, the 13th, the 20th. They're all like Mars, Uranus, Saturn things, which can be a little bit difficult. So just keep that in mind. It should all pass come February, but then we're due for Mercury retrograde. But I don't feel like Mercury retrograde is going to be that bad. Kira, Daniel, and I. Knight of Cups, you could be rekindling your romance. You both may be working hard on the relationship. Not feeling so weighed down or burdened by the situation. You have a wish around this situation. Hangman's in reverse and the love cup is full. Things should be good moving forward. I want to live in the Clue Mansion. Isn't that weird? But I do. I love old mansions and like old Victorian houses. I think maybe I'm going to see if Clue, the movie, is on Netflix tonight. I love that movie. That movie kills me. Anyway, we played that last night. We were playing that all night. It's my favorite game. But if you've never seen the movie Clue, oh my God. I think it's so funny. I mean, Madeline Kahn, she's hilarious. Anyway. Sepia, general for the weekend. You could have a wish happen around the love connection. And maybe slow and steady wins the race, but starting a new journey with the world at your feet coming up this weekend. Shit, the sun is coming out, and it could be from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in some time. Or this could be somebody comes out of the clear blue sky. Whatever it is, looks like a good weekend. Or spontaneity. Yeah, it looks like a fun weekend. SMJ, how did you feel about spending New Year's with me? All right, I don't know what you guys did, but it looks like, I don't know what you did, but the Six of Wands is in reverse. I don't know, did you have an argument or something? Something around the situation felt unsuccessful to him. It also looks like, I don't know what the relationship is between the two of you, but the Ace of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate that the love has run out, and there's Three of Cups is in reverse. There may be a third party around this situation. I'm not sure what's happening between you and this person. They may have been satisfied that they were with you on New Year's Eve. It looks like it was, or New Year's. It looks like it was an okay time. But if something around the situation shows up as unsuccessful and that there could be a third party involved here. So just keep that in mind moving forward. I would get to the bottom of that. Sepia, love for the weekend. Maybe making a decision when it comes to love that you want to push your love life forward, or rekindle something with the Knight of Cups. You also got a Capricorn coming in. I don't remember if there's been a Capricorn around you, but you might be making a decision when it comes to love with the Two of Swords. Maybe the decision is, hey, I'm not going to wait around for anyone. This Capricorn showed up. Let's see what happens. There is a little bit of adventure coming in around love. You have a Virgo here, which I think that's your friend, right? You told me that. And there's a Sagittarius. Three of Pentacles. That's probably has to do with more of a business relationship. But the Three of Pentacles can be a situation where that's probably, well, maybe you meet somebody around a business situation. Anyway, moving on. We've got here the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. And you may be making a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you and heading towards greener pastures. I wonder if somebody new shows up this weekend. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Shay, who is the Capricorn person coming around? I mean, I don't know who this person is. I can't tell you who they are. I can just say that there is a Capricorn coming around who's very ambitious. They may have a spiritual practice, or you may meet them through a spiritual practice. Or if it's not, it could be school or work with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is usually work, school, but if you don't go to school, it could be work. And it looks like they come in very ambitious. They seem to have a love of adventure, and they seem to be a lot of fun. Who they are, what their name is, I don't know. Where you're going to find them, I don't know. And it seems like it's somebody new, somebody that you haven't met before. Julie, do you see are inviting me over the month of February or March? I asked because you mentioned something about February before. Okay, let me see. I'm not seeing him inviting you over in the month of February as of right now. Right now, I'm like, no. In February, I feel like astrologically things get better. And especially with Mercury going retrograde, that could be a time where you reconnect. But as of right now, I don't see any invitations for February. But that could change. I mean, we got a long month ahead of us with a lot of crap that's going to go on. So let's see what happens. Julie, did our work last night? Did our work last night? Yeah, I believe he did. He's got the Nine of Pentacles here. Lady, will Darius Rogers be my next boyfriend? Will Darius Rogers be my next boyfriend? 70% chance, yes, you start a new journey with this person. Yep, could be. Kira, how will the conversation go when I tell Daniel how he makes money concerns me and that I don't want to date anyone with his lifestyle? He just came in here. Whoa. Oh, damn. Jesus. Holy good God. Oh my God, how's he doing that? Crazy. Shit. He's not gonna. Well, he's gonna try to make light of it. So it's like here's all his money, and he's gonna try to. He probably did it too to kind of impress you, but he doesn't want to let you go. So he's not gonna take that for an answer right now. I mean, you're gonna have to really give it to him and be sure that you want to end things with him. Lovers is in reverse. You can end things if you really want to. Um, but he wants to continue along this journey, and he feels like, hey, look, we got financial stability, you know, we're okay, or we will be okay. I don't know what this guy's all about, but that's crazy. Jesus. You're lucky if you find $10 in my purse. Like, really, like, it's a good day when there's a 10 in my purse. Anyway, I don't think he's going to be thrilled because he really wants things to move forward. Jesus. 14, I don't see the question yet, so I'm going to do sister. I just felt a little connected with the breeder. He's far away, am I right? Okay, let's see. I just felt a connection with the breeder. He is far away, am I right? Yeah, you could be right. You could have a little adventure coming in around that situation. Good. 14. What are my finances looking for this? What are my finances? What's going on here with finances? Finances are improving. Growth, change, transformation for the better comes in around finances in 2021. You're also heading towards the 10 cups being full, which is excellent. Love, money, abundance, fertility is on the horizon, so please be careful with that card if you don't want children. Balance comes back to your life and celebration around finances. You should be financially in a better place 2021 than you were in 2020. Sister, also, should I get a girl pup from him? I'm going to ask the cards, but this is only my 2 cents. I've had 2 females in my life, and I've had 1 male. And 100%, I will always get males. They are so much easier. And I thought, oh, this guy's going to come in the house, and he's going to piss all over everything to mark his territory. I never had any trouble with him being in the house. I mean, he's had an occasion here or there where he's had an accident, but he's so good. Anyway, should we get a girl puppy? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should get a girl. Cards kind of agree with me. I mean, I don't know. I just think that you know, they're called bitches for a reason. Although I loved both of them, but they were, my first one was a mutt. She was, her mom was an ex-greyhound racer, and her father was a yellow lab. I grew up with her. She was just, she wasn't really spiteful, that one. But Kayla, the Weimaraner, oh boy, she's spiteful. She had to go out, and I was putting on my shoes. I wasn't fast enough. She would pee right in front of me. Like, I told you, bitch, I have to pee. Hurry up. But she was so funny. If you got your heart set on a girl, I would say go for it. If you don't have your heart set, then I would say get the boy. Lady, what will happen in my life this year? Oh, you got nice stuff happening. Starting a new journey with the Fool, possibly a new business opportunity that proves profitable. You have a wish. Passion comes in. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Life moves forward through perseverance. It also looks like you've got success around either a new business endeavor or a new job or whatever, or wherever you are currently working. The possibility to make more money or move up the ladder or change jobs and get a better job. But either way, it looks like you're bringing in more money. Lovers, you got a soulmate connection if you're not with anyone right now. I would expect that you have a soulmate coming in, so be prepared for that. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something that's important to you. Lovers card, if you are currently with someone, I would say that your current relationship would be a lasting one, at least for this year. Soulmate connection. 14. Do I have any spirits following me? I think we all do. Yeah, I think we all have spirits around. Let's see. Yep. If that bothers you, I mean, I don't know if you can get rid of them all. But I would bathe with salt, and I would light black candles to absorb negativity or to remove negativity. White candles to cleanse the energy. And I would wear a black crystal if you're concerned about any kind of spirits. I mean, I like black obsidian. That's always been one of my favorites. Black tourmaline is great too. It's more expensive. Anyway. Kira, why does Daniel want to get me pregnant so bad? That's crazy to me. Probably because if he gets you pregnant, then he's going to be tied to you forever. I would be very careful. I don't trust that with men, only because I don't think. First of all, anybody, like, if you're newly in a relationship with somebody, why would you want that? Because that's a lifelong commitment with somebody that you don't really know that well yet. So to me, right there, that's the first sign. And second of all, like, you're going to be tied to this person forever, for better or for worse. Which means, like, if your life moves on and you marry somebody else, you're always going to have to deal with him. So why would you want that? And why would he want that? See, I think it's a little bit different for men, because usually the woman has the child. So the child is usually with the woman. But he'll always have an excuse to have to call you or to be around. I don't trust that. I don't like it. But, like, it's too soon for that. If you were dating him for 2 years, then okay, I could say, all right, but that's what he wants. But I don't like that. Funny thing too here is that he knows he would have to give you money, because it shows that he's not worried about money. He's not worried about having to support the kid. He wants to be tied to you, or he wants to at least. This is a double edge. First of all, he wants the connection, but he also thinks that, I hate to say this, most women want children, and most women pull stunts. Like, I shouldn't say most women, but a lot of women pull stunts. I think that he feels like this is a way to keep you around, and also thinks that this is probably what you want, or what you would want to happen. I don't trust it. I don't like it. I got to tell you that, because it's too soon. If you guys were together for a year or so, then I would say, all right, let's see what happens. But he lies, and I don't know. I don't trust it. And he already has one child. So, it's rare that I have found men that have a burning desire to have multiple children. Like, my mom always says that she's lucky she got my brother. But it's like, I know plenty of guys that have wanted children, but they usually don't have the desire that's burning the way women do. And, you know, at least from the people that I've spoken to in my life. And I don't know, I don't trust that. I don't trust that because, you know, you have to think of it from the other side too, especially because women do it all the time. And I mean, and like I'll have like a woman contact me and she'll be like, well, I didn't mean to. And I'm like, the card's here, okay? Or this, don't tell me that you didn't mean to. You knew exactly what you were doing. And you know, the problem is that people don't take the child into consideration. Like there's going to be a child involved now that has this crazy situation with a crazy situation with parents because what you want, why, like, you know what I mean, like that's the part that gets me, like, because sometimes you get a few months away from the person and you're like, oh God, thank God that didn't work out for me, you know. Yeah, like when I dated Vanilla Ice back in the 90s, like thank God that that never happened. He was another one of those liars, always lying about something. Anyway, that was a crazy, that was a really bizarre situation. But anyway, I would just be careful with this guy. Lady, do I have spirit spouse? Wait a minute. Do I have a spirit spouse and has it been removed? Do I have a spirit spouse and has it been removed? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think so. You mean like a spirit from like a spouse from like a past life that you were with? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. If you feel like there's something, you know what I always my go-to is salt baths, always. And you also can do those, you know, the cutting the energy cords. You can do that. They only take a few minutes. I don't think you do though. I think you're okay. If you did, it must be gone because I don't. The cards are not indicating that there's anything there. I do cleanse with sage. Yeah, I did it earlier. Oh no, I do. I use sage. I use it all the time. Sometimes I'll use Florida water, but not on the cards. I'll use it on me, or I'll put it in the bath. What you could do too with Florida water is put a little bit in water and like clean your floors with it. That's supposed to like sweep it all out. Um, and then I like salt lamps. I mean, or even pieces of selenite you can put in different rooms, and the selenite's cheap enough. Or those orange salt lamps. Or you can buy the Himalayan salt. It doesn't even have to be a lamp. And just put it in a bowl. I'm a little freaked out. Yeah, I get freaked out too sometimes. But I don't think you have anything really to worry about. Oriella, why does my son Ethan get upset around Anya and her son? Is your son a little bit of a bully? A little bit, or a little bit intimidating? Maybe not even a bully, but Emperor's in reverse. So I don't know if the kid's trying to be a little controlling or, you know, we got to do things my way kind of kid. That's Emperor in reverse. Maybe the mom is like that. The mom, somebody's controlling and he doesn't like it. Or maybe doesn't let him have his, you know, like you got to sometimes have your way, sometimes have my way. He may feel like he never gets his way or he's over dominated by these people. I don't like Emperor in reverse. If he doesn't like them, I would listen to, there's a reason. Like he's on to something. I don't like Emperor in reverse, I really don't. that kid may be a little overbearing. I remember when I was in nursery school, um, I felt like the other kids were not, they weren't bullying me, but I just felt like they were too much for me. Like, I always wanted to play by myself. And then there was one friend that I had in nursery school, and she was quiet too. That's what attracted me to her. She wasn't like loud and jumpy and in my face. So maybe this kid's a little bit like, just a little overbearing. Emperor in reverse, overbearing, controlling. Oh, this ring is, thank you. It is a Savarite garnet, and it was like $5 or $6. I got it on eBay. The name of the guy's store is Archie Gallery, and I think he may be in Brooklyn, New York. I think maybe. And he's got a lot of, I got a red garnet too. Nothing that I bought from him I think was over $10. But I thought it was a really pretty color. Emerald's my favorite, but I like this too. Thank you. Anyhow, Archie Gallery, I think, is the name of his eBay store. And he has all kinds of stuff. And they were all pretty cheap. Yeah, I know. I know, that's the thing. Like, you even, like, you want a baby, you want the situation to be right. And there's too much lies around him. I don't know. He scares. He just that makes me very nervous. um, thing is with him though is that I don't think that he would be the kind of guy that would get you pregnant and then not fulfill his end of the bargain. I think that he would. But there might come a point in your life where you're like, I don't know about this guy. He's around too much, you know, like that kind of a thing. You know, sometimes, I don't know. It just makes me nervous. Anyway. Yeah, no, I hear ya. I totally hear you. And you know what? Like, I feel like sometimes shit just happens. And if it just happens, that's one thing. But when somebody's intentionally trying to do something, that's manipulation. And I don't like manipulating. I don't like when men do it. I don't like when women do it. I mean, I've known women that are married and they're like, well, I just went off the pill. Like, just because you're married to him doesn't mean that you have the right to manipulate his life. That's not right. Like, have a conversation about it. You know, because then it's like, well, then he gets mad or something happens and he doesn't want to have another kid. And then he's the asshole, you know, like, because this is what I'll hear. Well, can you believe it? He doesn't want any more kids. Well, he told you that. And you were on the pill. You stopped taking it. And you expect him to be happy? I don't know. I just think that sometimes men and women look at children very differently. And you know, I hear about a lot of stunts that get pulled, and then it doesn't work out the way the person wants it to, and then they're like, well, a child is always a blessing. Like, yeah, okay, but that's not always, you know, not that, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody's looking at it like that. Like, to me, dogs are a blessing, but I can only have one dog. My house isn't that big, but you know what I mean? Like, would I make it work if somebody dropped off another dog? Yeah, I would make it work, but I wouldn't be happy with the person that did that. Anyhow, red, general for February. First card you have here is the Magician. You can pretty much manifest almost anything you want. Four of Wands, long-term potential around a relationship. Cause for celebration comes in around that relationship. Listen to your intuition. Temperance. You could need to have patience around a financial situation in February. It doesn't look like it's the biggest deal. It looks like it works itself out and you actually have choices. Perseverance takes you to the next level. Page of Wands is a little bit of adventure comes in. And the sun comes out in February. Not bad. Kiki. lady. No, I mean incubus or... Oh, let me see. Do I have an incubus or... You know I can't say that word. Succubus. I can't say it. Succubus. You know what I mean. No, I don't think you have anything. I mean, I think that there may be spirits around. One of my friends is really good with reading that kind of stuff. But I don't think that, I don't think it's anything that you need to worry about at this point. It looks like you have a lot of light around you right now. I would still bathe with salt. Can't hurt. One of my friends is really good with picking up on negative entities around people. Anyway. Kiki, general for January and February. You get the Magician, so you know you can pretty much manifest almost anything you want. The Death card, growth, transformation comes in. Eight of Pentacles, you may be going back to school or thinking about going back to school. You could also have a new love interest come in, happiness comes in, and cause for celebration before the end of February. He's always getting upset. Yeah, I would stay away from these two. Like kids just, they don't lie. They don't make up stuff. There's something that's just not right. And I think it's because the other kid is a little domineering. And the mom might be too. Yeah, you got to leave the play date and that he gets upset. I would take some time. Take some distance between them. Aw. I don't think that you have an attachment, but you know what you can do is the energy meditations, just to clear out any of those hooks. I've done them before. I went to someone once. This was the most bizarre thing ever. It was like $300. I don't know, I must have been desperate at the time to spend that kind of money. I don't know what I thought she was going to do for me, but this is the weirdest thing. I don't even remember the whole process, but I was sitting in a chair and she was like pulling, like not really, she wasn't really touching me, but she was like going like this, right? And then she was taking them and she was like slamming them on the floor. And I was like, what is this woman doing? I'm like, this is crazy. Anyway, I didn't feel anything physically while she was doing it. I'm not even kidding. It was dead of winter. When I left and I got in my car, I was dripping sweat. I was wearing a white sweatshirt and I had big pit stains and I'm like, oh my God, why am I sweating like this? So I came home and one of my friends came to pick me up. We were going to go to yoga together and she was like, are you okay? So I explained to her the story. I'm like, it was really weird. I'm like, my conscious mind thinks that this woman was nuts, that she literally ripped me off $300, but I can't stop sweating and I feel like someone beat me up. Like I just felt so tired. And I didn't have anything to eat there. I had nothing to drink. It wasn't like she put anything in anything. So the next morning I got up and I went to work. And it was a Saturday. And I normally work late on Saturday. But for whatever reason, I was working early. And my boss was like, were you out drinking last night? And I was like, no, but I feel hungover. And I told her the story. And I was still sweating. I'm like, do you believe I can't stop sweating? So she purged something from me. What it was, I don't know. And would I go and have it done again? I don't know. I think I did go back to her one other time and something annoyed me about her. I can't remember what it was, but something annoyed me, so I never went back again. It may have had something to do with money. It might have had something to do with money, but anyway, I don't think you have anything attached that's that serious. And I would rather you not go to one of these people that's going to take money to do nothing, or just make you sweat profusely like that. I don't know. Like, I was having a response to something, but it just didn't make any sense to me. Anyway. Kiki, why did nobody ever like me growing up? You know what? I think that we all feel like that. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I know that I felt like that. I have friends that have felt like that. Um, I just was telling you about when I was in nursery school. I didn't want to talk to any of the other kids because they intimidated me. Um, I think we all have similar experiences in that, and it just may be at different times, or it may be a little bit different. Um, I'm curious, right, to know how the quote unquote popular people have felt growing up. Like the popular people that I went to school with, did they feel popular or did they feel unliked as well? Because to me, I always felt like I was not even just unliked, but somebody was always more important or somebody was always cooler than me. Um, and I don't know. I think it's a combination of two things. I think part of it is that people know what they can get away with, so they get away with it. And they knew that they could treat you a certain way because you were probably nice, you were probably accommodating, so they could treat you this way. Um, and the other part of it is that I think that most of us grow up feeling like we're unliked. I remember like just like stupid shit. It's like stupid shit. Like in junior high, I had a friend, like growing up, we were friends in elementary school, but by the time we got to junior high, our personalities started to change, and she became more of like the girl that wanted to be friends with all the popular girls, where I guess I knew I wasn't going to be friends with them. And I was like, okay, whatever. But, um, you used to write notes. She used to ask me if I would write the note for her to her one of her new friends because I had nicer handwriting than she had. So just think about the level of superficiality there. That like you don't want to write it in your handwriting, you want me to write it because my handwriting is nicer than yours, in your opinion. And what you think that she's going to notice that you don't have nice handwriting and what not like you, and then you would still want to be friends with somebody for that dumb reason. But I think we all kind of go through it. I don't think that you're alone in feeling like that. And I don't think that it was true. I actually think that if you asked people, people would speak highly of you. It looks like they would say you were intuitive, you were kind, you were creative, you were hardworking. They had a lot of respect for you, and that they thought that you were smart, even if it was in your own way, that you just had a certain way about you that was very different than other people. So, anyway. I think if you interviewed 100 people, probably at least 97 of those people would say nobody liked me either. Or we were made fun of or bullied or picked on. Like, I just think that that's just how it is with kids. And I remember always feeling like I never wanted to make anybody feel bad. I never wanted anyone to feel bad. I remember in junior high, one of my other friends now, there was one girl who was like very friendly with me, but she, like my friend was like, if you're friends with her, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. And I was like, you can't do that to me. I can't be mean to her. And she's like, yeah, you can. She's like, don't be friends with her. And I couldn't. I had to be friends with her because I never wanted anyone to feel bad. Like that's like to me the worst. Like to make somebody feel bad or to make somebody cry. I hate that. And I felt really bad for that other girl. The other girl was like her parents, I believe, had just had her, or maybe she may have had one other sibling, and they got divorced when she was very young, and her mom remarried and then had like two more children. And she always had to take care of those two other kids. And I remember, like, on Halloween, like, we would all go out trick-or-treating. She couldn't. She had to take care of her. Yeah, like, that shit's sad. And I remember back then, like, feeling really bad that she had that kind of responsibility. We were, like, 12. Really? Anyway. I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. 9. I think we're at 9. General for January. Could get a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity that would be very profitable in January. Knight of Cups, rekindling a current love relationship, or a new one comes in if you're not with anyone. Feeling no more like the world is on your shoulders, but feeling like the energy around you starting to lighten. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children. Ace of Swords, you could be laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own power and your own strength, and being at the right place at the right time, being guided by the divine. You're prepared for it. You're prepared for 2021 for things to move forward, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You're also carving out a little bit of time for self-care. Rest, relaxation takes you to the next level, or it serves you well. Take self-care. Kira, am I in danger, and will I be in danger with him? I don't think that you're in danger. No, I don't think you're in danger. But I can understand why you would feel that way. I would feel that way too, and I would be scared. But I tend to be a nervous Nelly, so. But I don't think that you're in danger. Sister, he's never responded like this. What's up? He's feeling very burdened right now, and he's feeling very stuck, and it's his way of controlling his emotions and controlling the situation. But you should hear from him. He's going to push through this, and you should get your wish. Listen to your intuition. This relationship should move forward. Adriana, general for this month. Three of Pentacles, a business relationship or a work endeavor makes you feel relief when it comes to money. Intuition is heightened, so please listen to it. No longer holding yourself back. Now, when it comes to love, you have a Libra and an Aquarius coming in. If you're already in a relationship, I would say good karma and a wish come in around your current relationship. Wheel of Fortune, you have some good luck coming in around work or school, whatever it is you do all day. Magician, you have the ability to manifest just about anything you want. So put out into the universe what you want more of. It should be a good month for you. Jojo, D and I haven't been talking. Does he think of me? Yes, he does think of you, yeah. Lady, I've been praying and trying to exorcise the evil entity through self-deliverance. What about, I don't know if you can get your hands on holy water, but holy water may help if you feel like you have something, but I actually think that you're okay now. But it may make you feel better when you pick up a little holy water. Martha, What made the Virgo want to try and reach out so bad? Emperor in reverse, he's trying to control the situation. He's being persistent, or he will be persistent. He's very ambitious all of a sudden. Huh. I'd be careful because it's a double-edged sword right now. He may pull his energy back at some point. Hermit in reverse. He may pull his energy back. But right now, you're being guided by the divine. I would be open to it right now. If you care about this person and you want things to move forward, I would give it a chance. Let's see where it goes. Just don't be shocked if at some point it kind of pulls his energy back a little bit, which I don't think is the worst thing. You know, he may come in very strong right now, and then the energy may kind of taper off a little bit. But he's looking to control the situation, Emperor in reverse, which I'm not crazy for, but it doesn't look right now like he's got bad intentions, so I wouldn't worry about that. Julie, R and the Emperor in reverse. Is that he knows that I'm hurt and is getting a rise out of it? No, Emperor in reverse is more of like, this is my way of controlling the situation. So he may know, not that you're hurt and he's, you know, trying to get off on it, but it may be his way of manipulating the situation. I don't like people that manipulate, and that's Emperor in reverse. It's somebody who's trying to control things. You know, it's like one of these people, like, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to say this so that she thinks that. And to me, it's just manipulation isn't a good thing. So the Emperor in reverse would be him trying to control the situation through some form of manipulation, whether it's like not talking to you because he knows that you're not going to get anything out of him. Whatever it is that he's doing to manipulate the situation, it's because that's how he feels he has control. It boils down to control. Emperor in reverse, that's what it is. It's control and manipulation. But it's not because he's trying to hurt you. It's because he wants to be the one in control. And that's the part that I don't like. I almost would rather somebody try to intentionally hurt me, because then at least you know what you're dealing with. You know, you're dealing with an asshole, but this is someone who's trying to manipulate things. And I don't care for that. I just don't like manipulation. You know, tell me what you want. End of story. You know, not play games with my emotions. I also think that sometimes people are manipulating because they don't know how to communicate, and because it's the way that they grew up. That's the only way they know. They only know how to get something through manipulation. They don't know how to say, hey, listen, this is what I want. So I'm going to try to make you figure it out, which is like, you know, it's like playing telephone. The message gets all screwed up. Lady, did I have an incubus or in the past? Okay, let's see. Did I have one in the past? I don't think you did. No, I don't think so. I don't know what makes you feel like that. Was it something that happened specifically that makes you think that? I got no aces here, so I can't tell you that there was ever one. Maybe there was some kind of negativity around you, but I don't think so. Kiki, why was my childhood the way it was and life? These are all questions I can't really answer because, you know, we're here on a journey, right? And we're here on some kind of a fucking journey that sucks. I mean, I hate to sound negative, but like this 3D world sucks. So you're here to learn lessons, and that's why it was the way it was. And I think that most people, when they look back on their, well, I mean, I don't think I know anyone that was like, you know what, I had a great childhood. I mean, I think that there were moments that were good, and the same thing with life. Like, if I had to go back and do high school again, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. And I don't want to be the person that I was then, naive, stupid. I let people walk all over me. Not only that, but I mean, I let people screw me over left and right and I forgave them. I don't want to do that again. But that's how you learn, right? This is how we go through this journey. So, for all of these things that happened to you, whatever it was, the only thing I can say is that you're not alone. Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through something. And it like horrible, like just horrible things. Like I had a friend that when that her father took off when she was an infant, she never knew him. Then I had a friend that his mother did that. I mean, he never knew his mother. And then there were, I mean, I'd like, it's like we've like, this is what they came into the world, right? I came into the world through a really bad birth, and they thought that I wasn't going to make it. So what I've been told is that I came here, I came to this world fighting. I had to fight to be alive, and I came into the world second choice because if any they were going to save someone, the doctors were going to save my mother. So I came into this world as second choice. So it's no, so that's why I found myself always second choice. But I'm not the only one. A lot of people find themselves in that situation. And then, that's how you grow. That's how you overcome it. Like, how do you now, after being second choice and your wants and needs never being important, to now saying, you know what, this is what I want. That's a huge thing. When I was a kid, my mother and my grandmother called me. I was 5. We were moving, and the house that we had that I lived in, my bedroom. Well, my bedroom I had Raggedy Ann wallpaper, which was the bedroom when I was an infant. But when my brother was coming, I was 2. My mom was pregnant. They moved me into the bigger bedroom. That the bed was so fucking high, my father had to build a step stool so I could get up it. That room was blue, and I don't know if I like blue. I don't know what. I don't even know. I don't even know. I just know that when the house was being built, my grandmother and mom called me into the kitchen and they asked me, "Do you want your bedroom to be yellow and green, which is what my grandmother wanted it to be, or do you want your bedroom to be pink and green, which is what my mother wanted it to be?" I didn't want my bed. I wanted my bedroom to be blue, but why didn't I say that? Now, in the moment, I can remember it like it was yesterday, and I was 5. In the moment, I remember thinking, God, I can't please both of them. What am I going to do? So I thought to myself, I'm going to say pink and green because I have to live with my mother. I was 5. Like, why didn't they say to me, what color do you want your bedroom to be? Why didn't it have to be what they wanted? But anyway, so I grew up pleasing everybody. Well, what do you want? What color do you like? Oh, you want me to work there? Okay, I'll work there. My mother made me work for A&P. My mother made, yeah, so and I always had to do what they wanted me to do. It's very hard to come from that and then be like, okay, now I'm going to make my own decisions. I still can't make decisions. I still have to call up everyone. Well, what do you think I should do? Like, I don't know. You're grown. Make a decision. But I think that it's all part of dissecting all of that bullshit that we've been through and learning how to get past it. Okay, I'm not the 5-year-old anymore that has to please her mother or her grandmother. What does Danny want? What color does Danny want her room to be? My room now is blue. Anyway, and so is my car, and so is this velvet curtain and my shirt. But you know what I'm saying? So it's not so much about why you had to go through all that terrible shit. It's how you use it now to move forward. Because it's a horror show. And I think for most people it is. I find it, you very rarely do you meet somebody that say, I've had a wonderful life. And those people are usually lying if you do meet them. There's something. Somebody died. Somebody never met somebody. Somebody was rejected by a parent. Somebody was unwanted or whatever, and that's the way they started, and then there's more to come from that. We all have a story. So I'm sorry that you went through this, but what I can tell you is that you're not alone. We're all going through it, and we hope that we get into a better place. I don't mind being the black sheep anymore either. And the redheaded stepchild. I don't mind. I really don't. I don't care anymore. But there's, for a long time you do care, and you do care what people think, and yeah, but you got to be who you are. Otherwise, anyway, I'm sorry that was a rant. Kiki, does Sabrina Muccio ever think of me and my sisters? Yes, she does. Definitely. Julie, when will I be in the next relationship that I'm happy with? Well, you know what? This is you got some shit happening here, right? It's like making a decision to walk away from something. There's a tower moment. Then the hermit is in reverse, which could be you kind of closing yourself off for a while or trying to figure out what it is that you need. But you do have the magician here, which could be you being able to manifest a new partner, working hard. You have a lot of work and school things happening, which I think are all positive, and throwing yourself into that kind of stuff right now, I think would be really positive. I would say that you have opportunities start. Well, I mean, there's opportunity around you right now to start things. I would say committed relationship could happen this spring. That could be positive, long term, and totally different. But you got to make those decisions, like if you continue to go back and forth with this guy, then that's obviously not going to happen with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the opportunities are there, but if you decide that you want to stay within this situation, then I wouldn't say that there's going to be a committed relationship that you're happy with in the spring, because I don't know that this is all going to be settled by the spring, or that he's going to even be able to be the kind of person that you need him to be by the spring. But I don't know. You're the one that has to make the decisions. It's not really like up to somebody else to make the decision, because he'll continue this as long as you continue it. So that's for you to decide. And I know when you're in a situation like that, it feels like you're waiting on the other person. But that's the exact problem with the situation, is that you're waiting on the other person. It's like making the decision that this isn't what I want. This is not how life should be. And I'm going to find something that suits me better. And I think that that's the issue right now. So you got to see how you feel about that moving forward. You have other opportunities around you right now. So let's see what happens with them. Kira, general love for the week ahead. Well, you have the Hangman in reverse, so things should be moving forward, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Divine timing could bring in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have some good karma coming back to you, and the water sign is here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But there is possibility over the next couple of weeks for a new love interest to come in. If you're really unhappy with this guy, there's other opportunities coming in. Kiki, I love my hometown. Will I be back there? Oh, I think you're going to make it back there. Were you from upstate New York? Is that what you said? Yeah, I think you are going to make it back to your hometown. Was it upstate New York? I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly. Kira did one for Mel and Cinnamon. Cinnamon, what did Jamel ask me to be his girlfriend but then disappears again? Is he playing games with me, or is he serious? No, I think he's serious. I think he does want you to be his girlfriend. So he asked you, you said yes, and then he disappeared and you haven't heard from him in days? That's kind of bizarre. I don't think he's playing games with you, though. I'm not getting that. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Mel, this is going to sound weird to ask, but is there a card for someone who's not in their right mind, like mentally unstable? Mentally unstable. Let me think. I would say Queen of Swords could kind of be a little unstable. I'm just going through them quick. I would say Queen of Swords could be a little unstable. I would also say the Devil, when the Devil's around, can cause some kind of mental instability. Also, the Tower moment could cause mental instability. I would say Four of any stable card, like Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse, could be mental instability. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, I would say. Emperor in reverse. I don't like Emperor in reverse. To me, that's not mentally all there. King and Queen of Swords, I could say there could be some mental issues around too. Nine of Swords, especially as they were all together. Eight of Swords and the Moon, or the Moon in reverse. There could be some kind of a secret. Beautiful one, Love. You could have a new love interest come in that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You've got good karma coming in. You have a Libra and a Virgo coming in. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. You also have a Pisces around. And you could be stabilizing a relationship. You also may be making a clear and decisive decision to walk away from something that no longer works for you. Jojo, will I hear from Dee anytime soon? I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from him anytime soon. It might take time. It might take time before you hear from him. Just lost my spot. Damn it. You know what, too? What about the Hangman? The Hangman is the Neptune card, and Neptune can be the planet of delusion and illusion. So I would even say mental illness could be with the Hangman if the Hangman showed up. The Moon, the Hangman, the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I know a lot of parents. Well, I don't know the parents. I know the kids. That one of the liars that I dated, um, his mom, his mom actually left at some point when he was a kid, but he knew her. She just took off or whatever. But he was also a huge liar, so I don't know if I got the whole story from him. But no, I don't get that either. I couldn't abandon the dog. I don't like going to Florida for 5 days because I don't like leaving him. Lady, ask the cards if I have something blocking me from being in the relationship with the opposite sex. I suspect it was a succubus or a magical curse, but I'm not sure. Okay. I don't think that you have anything blocking you. I'm wondering if it's just fear, your own fear, from whatever surrounds the relationships. Probably like everything else dates back to childhood. Um, I only got one ace, which is like a 33% chance that there's something actually blocking. It looks here like your love life could be moving forward, or you could be moving on to greener pastures, and that you're also not going to be holding yourself back. I don't think anything is holding you back, unless it's fear, which is like, well, we make decisions from two places, love and fear. So if you're not making the decision out of love, you're making it from fear. But I don't think that you have anything that's blocking you. I don't know if you've had some really rough relationships lately, or big heartbreaks. Maybe that it's fear that's stopping you. I don't think you have a curse either. You know, it would be so easy to say, yeah, you have a curse, do this, that, and the next thing, and then we'll move on with our lives. But I don't think that you have anything like that. I think at some point everybody feels like they have some kind of a curse. That's another one. I hear that a lot, and I felt that way. And I've gone to people to have curses lifted that I don't believe now were ever placed on me. But you know, when you feel like that, like you'll be willing to pay anything to just have somebody fix it. Nothing worked. Not in my case, nothing worked. And I went to all these different healers. Even the woman that pulled that stuff out of me and slapped it on the floor. It didn't help. Not long term. And I want to say it cost me $300. It's a lot of money. Jewel, who is seriously coming into my life next? Fire sign. An ambitious fire sign comes in that's a little bit creative. A love connection, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and it will be a soulmate connection, and you should start a new journey with them. You might even have choices. Being guided by the divine. A wish comes true out of the clear blue sky. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. So you could have a couple of fire signs that show up, and then you have to make your decision, or you see how it plays out. Sometimes it's not like I choose you, but you may meet a couple of different people. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children, or you don't want them right now, because Empress could be a child is coming. I would say you have some serious fire signs coming in. Adriana, why didn't he just say Happy New Year? Why didn't he say Happy New Year to me? Well, he's got the devil here, so I don't know if he's been like partying or what. He's also got the double-edged sword, and he's got the Queen of Swords, so he may be a little bit bitchy. I'm going to say that he's either been tied up partying with the devil, or he's just feeling a little bit bitchy. I don't know where you guys are in your situation if you're talking. It may just not be something that he thought to do, or that he didn't really pay attention to it. He also could be busy with the devil. There may be drinking and bullshit going on. You know, and then there's always the, he's got a little anxiety. But you know, not everybody, like I don't text everyone Happy New Year. I don't think I texted anybody Happy New Year. I didn't. I responded to those that texted me, but I didn't get that many at all. But I don't know. Like, it's just not something that I don't know. I guess I figure, I don't know. I just don't think about it. I just don't think about going through my phone book and texting Happy New Year. So maybe he didn't either, or maybe he doesn't either. I don't think it was a big deal. Adriana, will I meet my probable husband this year? I'm not convinced that you will. I'm not convinced. I don't think so. Adriana, what's coming in love this year? You're going to have choices. Seven of Cups. You got choices. So you have a couple of different people here right now. Somebody may present you with an offer that would be hard to refuse. There's a Leo. There is a Libra. There is moving on to greener pastures. Aries comes in. Long-term potential comes in around the Aries. Growth and transformation around your love life. Scorpio could come in. Happiness comes in. Soulmate connection comes in. I don't think that you're going to be bored this year. I think you're going to have plenty of opportunities. Oh, you're from Staten Island. I've never been to Staten Island, I don't think. But it's not far from here, I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know. But I don't think it's too far. Kira, Daniel and I for the week ahead. Got good luck around with the Wheel of Fortune, but you do have a little bit of a disagreement. That might be you telling him that you don't like his endeavors. But I think you guys are going to get past it because the Sun comes out and the Lover's card is here. I can't believe he showed up with that kind of money. Damn. Empress. Adam's current feelings and energy. Is he a Capricorn? You got a Capricorn here. I would say that his energy is slow and stagnant, but he definitely feels that you're kind, caring, compassionate, hardworking, intelligent, smart, attractive, and down to earth. But his energy is like slow and stagnant. New chapter. Haven't been feeling good. Plan on going to the doctor. What will be the outcome? Okay, I can't diagnose you through a tarot reading, so I can only tell you that it looks like that the outcome is that whatever it is, it's okay. It's nothing that's life-threatening. It's like you're listening to your intuition, there's ambition, you're taking care of the situation, you're going to the doctor. Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck around the situation, and your life moves forward. But I can't tell you like you have like the flu. I don't know that. I can't say that. But it looks like whatever it is that it will be treated and you'll move on. Empress. I'm looking for the question here. I don't see it yet. Let me do a new chapter. What does the future hold for me and Philip? Perseverance could take this relationship to the next level. The relationship could strengthen. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like things move forward between you and him. You've got the world at your feet, and if you want the relationship to move forward, it will. Things look pretty good right now. Julie, what is the sign of my incoming mate this spring? You've got 7 of Cups. You're going to have choices. Let's see. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's the first one that shows up with the love cup being full. You might meet that person around work or school. No longer holding yourself back. It also looks like an Aquarius is around. And possibly a Pisces that you might meet through divine timing. Cinnamon. But you know what? Like, guys are bizarre too. So the guy that I was talking about, that Vanilla Ice. Like, that's what he used to like, Vanilla Ice, and he used to try to dress like him. Meanwhile, I don't know. I don't know how the whole thing happened. Anyway, for some reason, the impression that I got from my relationship with him, he never wanted to see me in person. It's like he would call me all the time. Like, this was back when beepers. Remember when people had beepers and you would beep them and they would go to a payphone and call you back? That's when this was. It's a really long time ago. Anyhow, so he would always call me. But when it came to seeing me, it's like he always looked to get out of it. And then he joined the Navy. I mean, he ghosted me, showed up, ghosted me again. I mean, it was craziness. Anyway, he joined the Navy, and while he was overseas, I would hear from him. But when he would come home on leave, he would only come to the A&P to see me at A&P, but we would never hang out outside. I've come to realize, I think that he was afraid. I think he was afraid to be alone with me. I don't know what he thought I was going to do to him, but I think that that's what it was. I think that for him, it was safe to be together, but not have to see me. You know, like, it was safe for him to reach out to me when he was stationed in Italy, so he says. Who the hell knows where he really was? Maybe he didn't even never leave. Maybe he was never in the Navy. I don't know. He was a liar. But it was, like, safe because nothing could happen, really. What was going to happen? We weren't in the same country. But it was bizarre. I used to find it so bizarre. And what annoys me about myself is that I was so eager to just accept that he would just come visit me at A&P. Like, I was okay with that. I felt like, oh, well, he's not here for that long. He's got so many people that he wants to see. And it was okay for me to let everybody else be more important in his life than me. I wouldn't get mad at him. I understood. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Priscilla, any major changes in love and finances, or finances first? Okay, let's see. Major change coming in love first or finances? Finances. Money. Got money coming in. Sepia. Love for me and Ramel this month. moving forward, being prepared to move forward with these six of swords. Happiness comes out, feeling like you're being guided by the divine. Two of you could be doing something like taking time for rest, relaxation. You guys both may be putting in effort into this relationship, and things could move forward with the Four of Swords. I mean, the Four of Wands, long-term potential is possible, and also success. Not bad. A lady, did Harold Caldwell have black magic put on me? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, I don't think he did. And you know, like that's a dangerous thing, only because if you go to somebody and ask them, they're going to say yes because they're going to want you to pay them. So that's why I'm reluctant to tell you to go to find somebody, you know, like to remove something, because sometimes I feel like, and this may just be my own ignorance, but I feel like if I have a hex removal done, even if the person does nothing, or even if I don't have anything wrong with me, I feel like psychologically, I feel like I did something and I feel like it's been removed. I used to use years ago the California Astrology Association. Um, they're like, their prices are really cheap. And I looked them up. The Better Business Bureau has them in high standing since the 70s. So I was like, yeah, for $35, if it makes me feel like I've done something and I feel better about it. I've had removal done from them before. Did it really do anything? I don't know, but I know that in the moment when it was being done, it made me feel good. And to me, the $35, it's worth it for that, to change my own mindset. But I don't think anything was done on you. I did that one. Well, that's what I'm saying, Cinnamon. I was like, what the fuck is this woman doing? She was like, and it looked like she was like really pulling them out, and then she was like slapping it on the floor. And I was like, what it reminded me of, like, if I could imagine it, like it was some kind of like, I want to say, like, you know how octopus have all those long legs? Like, that's what I imagined, that she was like pulling, wrestling with a leg and then slapping it on the floor. I don't know what went on, but it was very bizarre. Anyway, I think what pissed me off about her was, like, had given me exercises to do, which I think were fine. Like, you know, it was like writing out things like, I forgive my mother, I forgive my father. You know, I think all that stuff can be therapeutic. I think what happened was the follow-up. It was like 300 for the first one, and then when you went back, it was like, it was cheaper. Like, maybe it was 125 when you went back, but I only had 140 on me, and she didn't have change, so she just took the 140. Like, because if it were me, I would have just taken 120, and I would have been like, don't worry about it. So that might have been it. And then I think that like irritated me, because I was like, I've already paid her 300 bucks. And now I'm paying another 140. So I paid her $440 for what? Did it really do anything? That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. Anyway, that's why I get so upset when I hear people are going to like any of these kind of people, because I've been to all of them and I don't really feel like anyone's done much. Except maybe made me feel a little bit better in the 5 minutes I was there. Kiki, will I ever reconnect with childhood friends? Yeah, you could. You could reconnect with childhood friends. Yeah. I would be careful with that, only because I think that some of them may be a disappointment. Like, I think of that about myself. That sometimes reconnecting with people from the past is a disappointment. But anyway, the opportunity will be there for you at some point to reconnect. Kiki, will I have more fun this year? You will have more fun this year. But I mean, considering that 2020 was a real bummer. I mean, really. I mean, I'm watching Rockin' Eve last night, and they have fake blow up people in the audience. I'm like, really? Adriana, why is he being bitchy to me? Well, he may be either unsure, or he's holding himself back. He could be a little bit afraid. He could be a little bit unsure how he feels. He may not be sure exactly where he wants the situation to go. And he's like, it may be his way of controlling things. You know, if he's not ready to come forward, 100%, he's trying to put up boundaries. You'll hear from him soon. He got the Knight of Cups. I mean, he's not going anywhere. He's just maybe putting up some boundaries. It was fucking weird. Now, my other friends had some even crazier shit happen. But I don't know. It was a situation with her where she was with her boyfriend, thank God. She used to go see this homeopath, if I'm remembering the story correctly, and she saw him for years, and she really trusted him. Like, reminds me like the way that I feel about the woman that reads my cards, because she would go to him as often as I would see the card reader. But with this guy, he invited her to some, I don't know, it was like something out in the woods. I don't know. It was some kind of a retreat of some kind. I don't know. Now, she didn't tell me in the moment, but I think that they must have done ayahuasca or something. They did something. There was something involved, because her and her boyfriend were staying downstairs, and she said that weird shit was going on upstairs, and she was really uncomfortable and she wanted to leave. And I was like, why didn't you just leave? And then she's like, well, we were drugged. But were you drugged like somebody slipped you something? Because I don't know if I think that you maybe took it. I think that maybe that was part of this, and you went there for that reason. And you didn't want to tell me that. I mean, I don't judge people. I don't care. But I don't know. Maybe it was something that she just wasn't comfortable talking about. But anyway, he had kind of like, I kind of can draw my own conclusion there. Anyway. And I don't know exactly what was going on, but she never saw that guy again. So it must have been really bad. She said they snuck out the next morning. I don't know. Weird. Weird. But like, that's the thing. And like, she was the one that actually said it to me. When you're in serious emotional pain, you'll pay anything to get out of it, and you'll try anything. And that's what she had done that weekend. Thank God she was with her boyfriend. I mean, I think I was like, well, what were you so worried about? He was with you. And she was like, she goes, he was with me? She goes, he was on the floor crying like a baby. She's like, what was he going to do for me? And if you knew him, I can understand. Like, he's just a very soft soul. So, anyway, she was like, he wasn't going to do anything for me. He was on the floor crying like a baby. Anyway. Julie, he's stuck on holding on to lies and letting us go. Do you see him regretting it later on? You see, you keep saying that he's letting you go. He doesn't think you're going. He doesn't think that you're going anywhere. He thinks that you're still there. So he's not right now feeling at all like you're disappearing from this situation. He feels like you're still very much vested in it. So that's why he has no regret. If your life moved on, but I can't tell you that that's going to happen because we haven't gotten there yet. And as long as you're in the energy of asking about him and spending time with him, like he's going to feel that. It's like you would have to make the decision to move forward with your life and actually move on with your life before I can see the regret come in around him. Because the way the cards look right now, it doesn't look like you're leaving this situation. It looks like you're very much vested in it. So I can't tell, like, he's not feeling like I'm letting her go. He's feeling like, leave me the fuck alone right now. You know, it's like, it's a different kind of energy. It's not like, I'm never going to talk to her again. It's like, leave me the fuck alone today. You know what I mean? Like it, so he's not looking at this like you packed your shit and moved out and you left town and you're heading to LA. He's looking at it like, just leave me the fuck alone right now, you know. So it's not he's not feeling regret because he's not at that point yet. He feels like you're still very much in his energy, and the way it looks right now, it's like you still are in his energy. So until you make the decision to walk away from it and leave and move on to something else, then the regret should come in around him. But it's not showing right now, regret. It's not showing him as thinking that you're gone. He thinks that you're there. Like he thinks, you know, that you're still in this situation with him. I wrote something on Instagram, and I think I spelled the word through the wrong way. Instead of writing, I don't know, I spelled it the wrong way. And my sister-in-law called me out on it, and my brother goes, "What?" He goes, "What are you, the grammar Karen?" Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, like I take notice when people spell things wrong or when people, but I don't say it. And she was like, "Look, you used it, you spelled through wrong. In this situation, you don't spell it like that." And my brother was like, "What is she, the grammar Karen?" Kiki, do you see anything fractured in my chest and ribs? Um, if you think that, did you have a chest X-ray? Because if if you had a chest X-ray, they should be able to see that. 6, 7, 8, I don't see anything, no. But if you think that that could be the case, I would go and have an X-ray. I don't know. Did you do anything that can cause a fractured rib or a broken rib? That could be very painful. Um, One of the women that I worked with said that she fractured a rib on the log flume. Did you fracture a rib on the log flume? I think that that's what she said. Anyway, very painful. So I would go and see if you can get an X-ray, because then at least you're going to know. Anthony, will the Capricorn, like my birthday present, I plan to send some books and brownies. Oh, that's really sweet. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, she's gonna like it. 2, 3. She's gonna like it very much. Are you gonna make the brownies? Because it looks like she thinks that you're very creative. Or she may think that you made them. Anthony, I worry about spread news because I still need to find her address from friends. You should be able to find it. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Like these days, everything's on the internet. Adriana, what's going to be his next steps then? Success comes in around communication. You should hear from him. Being guided by the divine, things change for the better quickly. Anxiety moves into the past. His attitude should change over the next couple of days, maybe a week or so. Things should change for the better between you and him. Liz, what will happen next with the Libra and I? You may be feeling a little bit weighed down by the weight of the world around this situation. There also may be some indecision, a little bit of feeling like the love has run out, and you might be a little bit worried when it comes to this situation. But no longer holding yourself back. So if this person does not, okay, the moon is in reverse. There could be a secret that gets revealed around the situation that you two have to deal with. And if it doesn't work for you, you might decide that I'm not holding myself back, I'm moving on, and Aquarius comes in. If you decide to continue forward with the Libra, there may be work that needs to be done on this relationship, and then you could have success, but it's going to take work. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but there may be some stuff that you have to deal with coming up. Kiki, it could be a pulled muscle. Definitely. Jojo, if I text D, will he text me back? I'm not convinced. You got one ace, which would be 33%, but the Queen of Swords is bitchy energy, and then the Hangman is here. I'm not convinced that he'll respond. Sailor, how is the Sag feeling about us now? I spoke my truth about our friendship. Feels a little bit disrespected. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. The Star is in reverse. I think you did the right thing, but they may be feeling a little bit impatient, and they may feel like now the relationship needs to be worked on. They may be feeling a little bit upside down by whatever happened. But you know what? I always think it's better to speak your mind than to keep it to yourself. So I think you did the right thing. Brandy, you could close them. Thank you. Yes. Anthony, I requested the shop to leave a box for me from Christmas time. Normally, the shop doesn't provide that kind of service, but the owner said, oh, that's nice. Oh, I think she'll love it. I think she'll love it. I would love it if somebody sent me brownies for my birthday. That's really sweet. All right, while I wait for the moderators, let me go up here and ask some people, answer for some other people that I didn't get to. Nav, what are Amin's thoughts and feelings after seeing my WhatsApp stories? All right, I don't know what he's seen, but he feels like he's pulling his energy back. There's anxiety around him, and he feels frustrated or angry. I don't know what he saw, but that's what comes up. Cinnamon, how will January month be for me? You're going to have choices in January. You got a Virgo around, you got a Capricorn around. You have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. There could be a job offer that leads to stability around you that may be right in front of your face. You haven't seen it yet. That could get presented to you when you least expect it. Wheel of Fortune, some good luck comes in. Your life changes for the better in January. Anxiety moves into the past. And ambition comes in. You may be feeling very ambitious about something. And your Kriti, H's actions and intentions for me next. He may be feeling burdened by life right now. I don't know where the two of you are as far as the relationship is concerned, but he may be feeling a little bit stuck, a little stagnant, and he could be a little bit worried about money. So I would say you might have to give it time, or you might need to reach out to him because he could be a little bit overwhelmed at this moment. Randy, is T looking forward to seeing me Monday? Yes, absolutely. Kiki, why am I losing weight? Is it the medicine? Is it the medicine? I get a 70% chance, yes, it is the medicine. But I would mention it to the doctor the next time you go. Mel, updated finances. Got good karma and success coming in around finances. You also have the Emperor, which could be an Aries, if there's a significance to an Aries around finances for you. If not, it could be taking control of your finances. Three of Pentacles, business relationship with long, deep roots. Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. More financial stability comes in around being better appreciated at work, possibly getting a raise or a promotion. Listen to your intuition. I think Mel has one more, right? General, okay. General. General for tomorrow. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you're prepared to take on the world. Tomorrow should be a good day. We got that trine happening tomorrow, which is going to be nice. Life moves forward with the Chariot. Life changes for the better quickly. And you got some good karma coming in. There also could be a Taurus and a Libra around tomorrow. Love cup is full. And you know what? The Ten of Pentacles. Could be money headed your way tomorrow or relatively soon. So we have a grand trine in fire signs tomorrow, which is nice. Moon in Leo, trines Venus in Sagittarius, trines Mars in Aries. So that should be a nice aspect. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty pleasant for most of us. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I keep feeling like tomorrow's Monday and today's Sunday. Oh, Brandy, I said yes. He was looking forward to seeing you. Um, I don't know why I keep feeling like today is Sunday. Today's Friday. I don't know, I'm all screwed up. Anyway, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna go see if I can find Clue on Netflix now. And laugh like an idiot here by myself while the dog is snoring. All right, thank you all. Have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.